Hey, I'm PJ Antonic from Oak Development and Design, and we're going to go through the next several weeks showing you 4 or 5 projects we're working on. Some of which are spec houses like this one you see here that we're paying every cent to build. How's your $90 hammer?
That's so much easier.
Others that we're working with customers to build their houses. The goal for us is to share really what this business is all about. Inspection number 1, down the drain.
Remember, kids, don't try this at home. We're professionals.
I want to share the reality of what we do, how we do it. I'm teaching Ernie how to do Instagram stories. We strive to deliver a product that's a lot unlike anything else on the market. We look to build turnkey houses. We don't cut corners. We do it right the first time, and we make decisions that's on brand to what we expect and hold ourselves to every single day. Heart of Oak is brought to you by Timberland Pro, always do, never done. By Pella Windows, perfectly beautiful. And by Cam Appliance. Make your next appliance a Cam Appliance. These are the ones I like.
This is
I think that's
too
white.
much, yeah.
I'm leaning here. It's a lot like the natural, but you get a little bit of the pickling effect in the grain. Tomorrow we've got the roof coming on. So we'll be mostly weather tight and ready for windows. The front door is on order and should be here in the next couple days along with the back doors. Crow's Lane is coming together nicely. That job, we've got hardwood floors delivered. The plumber's getting his inspection today. National Grid's coming to put a meter on tomorrow so we can put the heat on so the floor guy can start Friday. All right, so we're at the South Shore Vocational High School where we're gonna be dropping the tiny house off. They're gonna set it up in the next couple days nice and level. We've got roofers. You want to, you're gonna want to hit that. The camera guy doesn't have his seatbelt on.
All right, rolling.
All right, so
tell us everything you got at Hersey going on right now.
Yeah, so Hersey's a nightmare at the moment. It's a subcontractor nightmare. Everybody hates me. I've got a roofer. I've got the framers there finishing putting the windows in. I've got Ernie there working on a retaining wall for the driveway. We've got the concrete guy wants to pour the floors this week, so I got to prep for him. We've got the homeowner wanting us to give him a timeline. I've got the doors showing up today. It's just like constant just chaos, which I love. Never a dull moment here at Oak Development. Right, camera guy?
Right.
Keep up. Okay, over at the Hersey Street job, we've got the roof going on today. They're about half done. You guys are crazy. Justin's working on putting the Pella windows in right now. It's just like the same exact process as we did over at the tiny house with the flashing and the caulking. All right, so we've got our beautiful flashing on, up each side and down on the bottom. Take this, drop it right in. Well, those work perfect. So over the next couple days, we should have all the windows in. The doors are coming in early next week. We've got the roofers up there doing their thing. And just keep forging forward here. Looking forward to seeing some more trim on here, some siding. We're gonna start working on the interior petitions, getting the HVAC guy in, getting all those guys in and just cranking through this. It's a pretty door. It's like total chaos here. I've got Ernie driving the excavator, the roofers are here. They're putting the windows in. Doors are showing up. You guys know where you're going with that? Did Justin tell?
Where we're going?
So Mid-Cape just dropped off our front door, which is great. That'll go in the next couple days. Pella has our sliding door coming in for the back of the house, but that's actually one more week out. I hate when it looks this messy. It drives me insane. But we're just at one of those pinnacle points where there's just so much happening all at once. You just can't get away from it. It just is what it is. It's awesome. The best part about it is that you put it down once, you buff it out, you let it dry, and you're done.
Pella window designs. They're tested from -40 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit and subjected to wind-driven rain. They're even engineered to stop hurricane debris from penetrating your home. All with distinctive style. Pella windows and doors. Perfectly beautiful. For traditional to modern homes, choose our Architect Series wood windows, now with a limited lifetime warranty.
Selecting the best appliance for your renovation can be a lot of work, and CAM Appliances is here to help. We have the largest selection of appliances in southeastern Massachusetts, and it's our pleasure to help you select the best appliance for you, your home, and your family. Right now, with Cafe Remodel Rewards, save up to $1,500 off via mail-in rebate with the purchase of a customizable Cafe Appliance Suite. All the newest features in one showroom. It's going to be so easy. Make your next appliance a CAM appliance.
Quick, reliable orders and deliveries are hallmarks of Mid-Cape Home Center.
Along with quality brands like Geldwin fiberglass doors.
Aurora fiberglass doors that can be customized for any home. To learn more, go where the pros go for experience that builds. Mid-Cape Home Centers.
So we're about 2 weeks away from listing, and today was a big day. Our countertops came in. So the island countertop is in, the desk countertop is in, and also the what we would call the pass-through piece of countertop is in. The laundry room got done. So I'm pretty psyched about this. We had an extra piece of quartz left over from the kitchen. So instead of, saving it, kicking it around for a vanity down the road, we used it for the laundry room. And what we did was we created a laundry room door, which I've talked about 100 times. But what we also did was create a little chute for laundry where we could put a 12-inch wide basket underneath so that when you're in the bathroom and you take off your clothes and you're about to get in the shower, you can reach in, drop it in, close the door, and then the next day you can pull the laundry, go right into the laundry units. We're steps away from having all of our finishes complete. We're gonna start working on light fixtures, we're gonna start working on hardware. The guys are upstairs sanding the floors, so let's go check out what they're up to. All right, so the guys have done sanded upstairs, so everything's sanded. What they're doing now is they're using a buffing machine with a very fine paper. So as you can see, they've got what we call a fine pad here, also very much like a Scotch pad. And what that's doing is it's getting all the last imperfections out before they come back, vacuum it, prep it for the monocoat, and then put the stain down. They're gonna put down what we call our Rubio monocoat stain. It's a brand new stain system we started using on the last job. It's awesome. The best part about it is that you put it down once, you buff it out, you let it dry, and you're done. There's no more poly, there's no 2-3 coat application. We save ourselves 2 or 3 days in the process. So it allows us to get our electricians in sooner, our painters back in sooner. Everything is faster. So after today, one day, they'll have the whole upstairs done, they'll have the stain applied, and we'll be finished. Right now, the trend and what I prefer is that there's absolutely zero shine. So not a dull finish, not a satin finish, but literally no shine at all. And with the monocoat, we're able to walk away, have no shine at all. It looks really natural, almost like a furniture finish, which is exactly what we like. And it saves us tons of time. Show me how to do it. Pull it up. And so you only grind that way, or do you grind both ways?
Put it up a little bit.
And pull it all the way back. So I'm only sanding going that way?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I'm good. All right, I'm gonna let you do it. I was gonna screw that up. That's actually way harder than it looks. So one thing that I guess is kind of turned into one of our signature things in our houses are our grates for the HVAC. We always avoid the metal grates that you find in average homes, and we try to step it up and we do wood grates, but every single part of the grate needs to be sealed. So because we're using the monocoat system on the top, that'll create the coloring that we want with the stain and it will seal the top. But you still need to seal everything in between these little ridges here. Everything on the back side. If you don't do that, they can warp, they can twist, and they can move, right? So what I use is just a can of polyurethane stain. The trick to this is that you want to make sure you get in between all these little ridges and all the nooks and crannies so that no moisture can get at any part of the grill. Tomorrow, when they start staining, they'll take the units, flip them over, put the stain on them, and then when everything's dry, we'll put them in place. Nigo is here today putting the backsplash in. That'll get grouted the next couple days. Obviously the counters came in. Jara's upstairs putting the vanity together. Hi, I'm PJ Antonic, owner of Oak Development and Design down on the South Shore. Since 1848, Mountain One Bank has been serving local Massachusetts communities. Mountain One has been our trusted partner for lending since we started our business and has worked with many of our customers both on long-term mortgages and residential construction loans. Whether it's keeping a balance on a checking account or helping us on a multi-million-dollar build, Mountain One Bank helps keep us moving forward every day. We've got the kitchen in, the painters are here. So I would say in the next 4 or 5 days, tile will be in, kitchen will be wrapped up.
We're going for a narrow, built-in, kind of like a locker style, so they'll have room for their shoes.
So we were able to work on a budget, get it done really quickly. We're shooting to get these guys in about 2 weeks, which I think is doable. It's a little aggressive, but we'll see what we can do. So we're down to our final punch list of items, one of which is this old door, which hits pretty badly, and I think it's just because this hinge is loose. So I'm gonna try and tighten it up. Garrett, you have some longer ones in your truck, right? The longest you got. Make a little spear. That way the screw it's up in a grab. Here, Jara has a little grinder. That should do it. Boom!
Like a new door.
This has been bothering me for 6 months. And it took me a whole
20 minutes.
10 minutes to fix.
Successful surgery, doctor.
So we're down to the finishing touches here at Crow's. Nigo is here today putting the backsplash in. That'll get grouted the next couple days. Obviously the counters came in. Jim was here putting lights up. Jared's upstairs putting the vanity together. We're gonna go up there in a minute and help him put the vanity top on. This is where I bow out, leave it to these guys.
You can do it.
Just don't drop it on the tile, right? We don't need the Aussies' toes.
Can you get the sawhorses, Colin?
Colin!
Goon Squad, assemble!
I like this sawzall. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Hello! Looks great. I actually like it without the big overhang. I think it works.
Me too, I think it's the way it's supposed to look.
Touch the walls up, put the backsplash on, throw a little silicone under there, and you are good to go. Really excited about this floor. I was hesitant on the wide grout line because it was a point of contention with my tile guy was trying to talk us out of it, but I'm so happy the homeowner pushed and made us do it. It looks awesome. So this is actually a porcelain brick that we put a big 1/4-inch gap on with the grout. And what it does is it makes it look more like an authentic brick tile. And then we took it one step further and we actually did a full herringbone through the entire room, which the tile guys were not happy about because it took a lot more time. But to be honest, it was worth every second of labor. I mean, it just looks so cool, especially when you're walking through the other room and you look down this way, it's this long herringbone all the way through the mudroom. Jared also got the mudroom built-in put together. We went really basic and simple with it. It's what the homeowners really wanted. They didn't want anything super complicated and crazy. They wanted simple lockers for the boys to have their backpacks and their coats, put their shoes in the bottom. Each kid will get a locker, a mom, dad get a locker. I think everything in here really worked out well. If I could redo it, I would have made this a little wider, give it a little bit more room, but at the end of the day, everything really worked out pretty well. So one thing that we pride ourselves on are thinking of the little things that make a difference that maybe the homeowner won't see right away. So little things like lights in the switch plate covers, stuff like that, that they won't notice right out of the gate, but a couple weeks down the road, maybe they'll notice. And this is one of those things. All the HVAC ducts are bright silver. And when you look at the grills at a certain angle, you can see that silver. And what we do is we go around, we vacuum these, and then we spray paint them black. You know, that took Jera maybe an hour of vacuuming and painting. Didn't take a lot of time, but at the end of the day, to us, it makes a big difference. For you Red Sox fans out there, this is green Mazda paint.
With some of the crews that we've had in the past, I wouldn't even take this job on. With this crew here, and I'm going to give them a compliment because this crew can do it.
I've kind of left it up to them. I've given them very basic guidelines.
Selecting the best appliance for your renovation can be a lot of work, and CAM Appliances is here to help. We have the largest selection of appliances in southeastern Massachusetts, and it's our pleasure to help you select the best appliance for you, your home, and your family. Right now, with Cafe Remodel Rewards, save up to $1,500 off via mail-in rebate with the purchase of a customizable Cafe Appliance Suite. All the newest features in one showroom. It's going to be so easy. Make your next appliance a CAM appliance.
Pella window designs. They're tested from -40 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit and subjected to wind-driven rain. They're even engineered to stop hurricane debris from penetrating your home. All with distinctive style. Pella windows and doors. Perfectly beautiful. For traditional to modern homes, choose our Architect Series wood windows, now with a limited lifetime warranty.
Quick, reliable orders and deliveries are hallmarks of Mid-Cape Home Center.
Along with quality brands like Geldwin fiberglass doors.
Aurora fiberglass doors that can be customized for any home. To learn more, go where the pros go for experience that builds. Mid-Cape Home Centers.
All right, today's the day. The official maiden voyage of the tiny house office. We're on our way to the South Shore Vocational Carpentry class, and they're going to be doing the sidewall over the next couple weeks.
Mobile home.
That thing is massive going down the road. All I'm going to do is drop this, get it, and then we're going to let the kids do everything. Yeah.
Was that a call for Ryan? So today's goal for PJ is to talk about what we've done so far. He likes the staging out there.
So they've got the thing propped up, nice and level, staging on it. So Mid-Cape should be here in about 20 minutes. Okay. They're coming with the clap siding, the AZEC trim, and some miscellaneous items that you put on the list. Right. So they'll be here. We'll get the kids out to unload it.
Absolutely.
Right?
We're going to put them to work. We're going to load it under here. All the corner boards we made under the overhang, and then brought out and installed on that. I'm a visual learner, so aren't they? Yep. So we show them sketches of what we're attempting to do, as you can see on the boards and stuff like that. So we do quite a bit of that.
We're going to go through some of what they've already done. We're going to talk to Tom about the process of how they work with the kids to get it set up. I'm really psyched to see what exactly they're doing, how they want to do it. I've kind of left it up to them. I've given them very basic guidelines, and they're coming up with the design of the trim, how they're going to do the soffits, how they're going to do the corner boards.
There'll be lessons of how to put the corner boards, how to make a jig so that you could make a corner board.
We're going to give them a little more direction on the board and batten on the back wall today. Overall, I'm super excited about this. I mean, I can't believe how quick they've got it up. They've got the staging on. Their shop is incredible. It's a nicer shop than most professional shops I've been in, so really excited to see the work that these guys pump out. So what's awesome is I actually started in high school. I was like a total shop rat, always in carpentry class, small engine class. So when I walked in here the other day, it was like walking in 20 years ago, like blast from the past. Dude, this brings back memories.
Right?
Did you have shop class in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't this big though.
It just made me so excited about the fact that we're working with kids to help them learn the trade. And when I walk in here, I remember being the guy that was, you know, putting hundreds of pieces of wood through that planer, or sitting on the lathe all day making baseball bats or golf tees. And you can see all the kids here are working every day. They're all learning directly how to use the machinery. And the goal is that these kids are going to be out in the field in 3-4 years, and they're going to be working, doing stuff for us, or doing stuff for other carpenters, or maybe they'll turn into cabinet makers. Who knows? The biggest problem with our industry is that there's not enough of these guys going out in the field. There's hardly anybody that I know that I can hire under the age of 25. There he is. What's up, man? Thanks for coming. We're gonna have the kids unload the truck. Is that cool? Awesome.
So guys, just obviously the aluminum, just take care with that aluminum. And then guys, just start sliding the trim off and put the trim on the ground. There'll be window measurements. We're going to go up and we're going to record all the windows and stuff, and then just start a kits of windows, and then we're going to go back out. So we'll have an installation crew, and we're going to have a cutting crew.
I think you're going to get this done faster than you
I think so. With some of the crews that we've had in the past, I wouldn't even take this job on. With this crew here, and I'm going to give them a compliment because this crew can do it.
Nice.
Well, these guys are anxious. They want to do it.
He's got the gun ready to go. He's like ready to rock.
Dante wants to shoot the gun, so I'm always going to be behind him when he's got that in his hand. But we're going to go over the gun use and how to use it. This will be for everything that we're going to put together.
You know, what I'm thinking, guys, is we end up doing a batten kind of like this, where we, listen, it doesn't have to be exactly what I'm drawing, but, you know, and then you do it again above it, right? So you can see you've got the things here with verticals, so you can do a mix of horizontal and angles.
Okay.
Oh, that's
right. See that? That's kind of what I'm going for. But yeah, I think the right move is you put that on now, and then put your corner boards and your trim on. And then you do the battens at the end.
So if you guys want to start doing that, getting your cords and setup and everything like that, we'll get rolling. But I'll tell you, the first half hour or so, we've got to take measurements.
All right, sounds good.
Very good, very
Thanks,
good.
man. Thank you, guys.
We ready to go to
guys
work?
and girls.
We love it, and the farmer's porch, I think it'll help the front elevation, but it's also something that we look forward to sitting out on the front porch.
Yeah. Totally. I mean, it's gonna be great. You're gonna have a big square over there.
Yeah.
Lots of space for chairs.
Hopefully a nice swing, some Adirondack chairs.
Okay, so we're at the vocational school today. We came by to check out the status of the tiny house. But even more importantly, our friends at Timberland actually sent us a bunch of boots to give to the kids. Thank you. You're welcome. So today we got invited down to the Mid-Cape Home Center corporate headquarters on Cape Cod. And what we're gonna do is go in and actually get a review of their estimating software, their engineered wood manufacturing software, and also their shop. Heart of Oak is brought to you by Timberland Pro, always do, never done. By Pella Windows, perfectly beautiful. And by Cam Appliance, make your next appliance a Cam Appliance.